Greetings, Ian from RTO here. Welcome to the Retro Ranking, and this week we've got a little bit of a tribute to one of the finest singers to ever walk this planet, and this is someone that loves rock music, saying it. We're talking about Frank Sinatra, because on May the 14th was the 25th anniversary since his passing. So Frank was born on the 12th of December 1915 as Francis Albert Sinatra. Sadly left us on the 14th of May 1998. Of course, he was a singer and actor. My two favourite films with Frank in is Von Ryan's Express, but the one that I love, and it's the original of this, Ocean's 11, which had the Rat Pack in it, Frank, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Peter Lawford and Angie Dickinson. What a great movie. I love this movie. It's better. I think this is the best. Always will be. But also he was a singer. He had nicknames like the Chairman and the Board, Old Blue Eyes. I mean, he started singing sang in the 40s, 50s. Always singing somewhere. He's among the world best-selling artists of all time, and there's an estimated of 150 million record sales. Wow. So Frank Sinatra, yeah, I've been brought up on Frank Sinatra. You know, when you get grandparents like Frank, you know, when you spend a lot of your childhood with your grandparents, of course you're going to get Frank Sinatra. So here are my top 10 favourite songs by Frank, and they all sort of thing from my childhood. Excuse me, got a frog today. So coming in at number 10, we go back to 1957. Now this was a single. It got to number 13 in America and number 12 over here. And it's Witchcraft. I just love this. This is just classic shuffly Frank. Some lovely clarinet on here, and the vocal is just flawless. Great little song. Coming in at number 9. Now this is from 1964, and it wasn't a single. It's actually a track off an album called Sinatra Sings the Days of Wine, Roses, Moon River and Other Academy Award Winners. And the song I like off this, because it's actually on a sort of anthology that I've got, Frank. Yes, I have got a Frank Sinatra CD I picked up very cheaply at a charity shop, and this is one of the songs on it, and it's called The Way You Look Tonight. A great song. I love the drumming on this because it's got the brushes, and I love the sound that brushes make, that swishy sound. It's got a very swing sort of track. And another great track from Frank. Okay, coming in number 8 for me, we go to 1957 now as a single. Now it only got to number 84 in America, but managed to get to number 12 here in the UK, and it is Chicago. Now this has got that really big band sound. I love the big band sound. For someone that likes rock, I do like some really strange stuff, but it just sounds great, and Frank sounds on fire on that. That's a really good track. Okay, coming in at number 7, we have another single from 1955, and it was a big favourite on Ed Stewart's Junior Choice. It got to number 6 in the US and number 3 here in the UK. And it's Love and Marriage, used I think for a theme for the American version, a lot of Mr. and Mrs. Watch we had over here in the 70s. I just love this song. It's, you know, love and marriage don't go together like a horse. I just love it. I can't sing it as good as Frank, but it's a really good song. I like that one a lot. Okay, coming in at number 6 now. People will wonder why this isn't my number 1, but there you go. It's from 1980. Got to number 32 in the US and number 59 in the UK. And it's a theme from New York. It is a classic, but I hear it now and it just reminds me of very, very bad karaoke, because everyone wants to get up and sing it and they just absolutely murder it. There's lots of people that have tried to sing this, but there's only one that can do it, and that's Frank. Yeah, people have said, "Oh, it should have been your number 1," but no, I don't. It's just every time I hear it now, it just cringes me, because it just reminds me of bad karaoke. But I do like Frank's version. Okay, then coming at number 5 is a song from 1953 off an album called Songs for Swinging Lovers, and it's called "I've Got You Under My Skin." A really good song. I like listening to this because this has got a sort of gentle vocal, but it still swings. You got the drumming on the brushes, the muted trumpets. Great track. Okay, coming to number 4, 1969 now. Number 2 in the US, number 5 here in the UK, and it's My Way. Again, people going, why is it not at the top? Again, people have murdered this, and that means professional singers as well. But again, there's only one person that can sing this and sing it the way that Frank does. This is the benchmark, and no one has ever really topped it. The notes he holds on here, his vocal range is fantastic. He was a great singer. Okay, number 3, we go to 1966. It got to number 1 both here in the UK and the USA, and it's a classic from Frank, "Strangers in the Night." Love this song. I mean, I love when people do like instrumentals of it. It's just a super tune, but Frank sings it wonderful. Okay, number 2, 1964. Album called "It Might As Well Be Swing," and it's "Fly Me to the Moon." I just love this. It was used on one of the Apollo missions as well. I just love the percussion on it. So gentle. It's a very basic song, but it gives you that sort of sound. Very basic, effective, brilliant. So my number 1 track comes from 1955, big hit in America and US, got to number 2, and it's called "Learning the Blues." I've always liked this song. I remember hearing it when I was a kid, and I just love, what I like about this is that muted trumpet. I love muted trumpet sound when they put the thing on and go on the I'm not very good at the impressions, but you know what I mean. And I just love the song. It's probably one of the best vocals Frank did for me. It's just absolutely brilliant. So there we are. There's 10 great songs from Frank. They're all easy, you know, they're all good. It was a tough one to do because there were so many I had to leave out. But I have got some honourable mentions. Now the first one's from 1960, and he did it with his daughter Nancy. Got to number 1, both sides of the Atlantic, and it's "Something Stupid." What a great song. Lovely harmonised. Another favourite that used to get played on Junior Choice. I just love this. I think, was it Nicole Kidman and Robbie Williams did a version of it. It's alright, but this is the best version, of course. Okay then, My next one comes from 1955 on an album called In the Wee Small Hours, and the track is called In the Wee Small Hours of the Morning. Very gentle song from Frank. It feels like he's singing it first thing in the morning. Well, in the gentle but powerful vocal. I do like that. And my last one is from 1964. It only got 110 in the US charts, and it's My Kind of Town. People say, oh, it refers to Chicago. Very similar song, but not the same song. And I like this. It's just a great little swing, sort of bluesy sort of number. It's a great track. So there we go. There's a little bit of a tribute to Frank. It's amazing that we still talk about his songs after all these years. There's a lot of people out there that still like a bit of Frank. It's certainly a Sunday morning sort of thing I like to listen to. Or when I'm doing the ironing. I like to listen. Yes, I do ironing. I like to listen to nice relaxing music while I'm ironing because it's very therapeutic. There you go. Okay, that's all for today, folks. It's another lovely day here. Got a nice little breeze, blue skies. Nice walk for Rocky later. I'll be back tomorrow, and it's Marathon Wednesday, and it is another request, and I'll be looking at the solo career of synthesizer techno champion Mr. Gary Newman. So looking forward to that one. So have a great day, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.